Clothing brands showing Detroit pride are popping up all over the place, and many say it's just one piece of the Motor City's resurgence. And this morning, we're so happy to have Rosalind Karamoko here with us. She's the owner of a popular up-and-coming startup called Detroit is the New Black. Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me. So excited.
All right, so we're going to get to your goods in just a second here, but tell us how this all started.
Of course. So I developed the concept for the brand about 2 years ago, and initially I just wanted to create a Detroit brand that I thought represented the future of the city in a really contemporary and modern way, but sort of incorporating the history of the city as well. So the French history, and really taking on this message of optimism for the future of where the city is going. And I literally printed up some t-shirts and gave them to friends for Christmas, and they wore them, and people started to ask. So it really just sort of took on a life of its own.
I love that. It's so organic. People just notice and say, hey, where'd you get that? And I want one. All right, so let's get to some of this stuff.
Okay.
So what do you have here?
This is our varsity jacket, wool body, leather sleeve. We love her. This D has sort of become our signature, this D period. Our classic V-neck tee, this is probably our best seller.
Okay.
She comes in white, black, and then our gray version, which is actually in French. So if you're feeling super fancy, you can kind of have an alternative there.
A little détour there, right? Yeah.
Détour, exactly.
This is so beautiful, and I gotta say that the material is so soft.
Yes,
I mean, really, really soft. Okay, but you've got some sweatshirts as well.
Some sweatshirts. So our sweatshirts are $54, super soft, fleece on the inside, so cozy. It's just like you can't lose with that.
Won't
so.
want to get out of that, I'm sure. Okay, and then what else do you have here?
And then we have our classic, our 1701 jersey. So this is when Detroit was founded, 1701. And if you look at the back of the varsity jacket there, if you just spin her around, then we're also featuring the 1701
We'll take your word for it, because it's going to fall off.
Okay. So yeah, so this is sort of our line here. We're really looking to develop more of the supply chain locally and start to really produce cut and sew here in the city in an effort to create jobs and just an option for young creative students who want to stay in the city and work in fashion and retail. So that's sort of where we want to go.
And that's your background too, is that how you got started?
Yes, so I have a retail background. I was a buyer in New York for some time, and I really wanted to bring that fashion element to Detroit in a really contemporary way. So.
Oh, that's terrific. And tell us sort of the price points here, like for the jacket or the sweatshirt.
So the jacket is $349. The sweatshirt is $54. Our classic crew neck tee is $29. So really starting at $29 all the way up through $349.
Okay,
so
and what
something
does the
for everybody.
Future of the brand do you think look like?
Oh, well, you know, I hope to create something that really carries a message of hope, but also a level of social activism. How can we talk about the issues that are going on in Detroit and around Detroit, the Flint water crisis, and what are sort of some charities that we can get behind and sort of create this movement of how we can move the city forward in a unified way. So that's really the idea for the future.
I think it's great because it's a positive message and something that's inspiring and great to see, you know, this stuff happening here in our city. And so where can people get this?
Okay, so we are located on East Forest between Woodward and John R. Our address is 52 East Forest. So come by and see us. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, and I'd love to see you in store.